Today we meet at the VATSTAR group flight that I organize. And today's flight will be from Block Island State all the way to Bayport, and I chose to do a kind of scenic route. Um, I expect to encounter some low clouds. Usually it should be like 2000 feet, 2000 feet broken. So I plan to fly at 1500, and we'll see how that works out for me. We have a pretty strong winds predicted at the Bayport. It has a runway 36, and the winds that are predicted are like 310, 300, and prediction is like 12 knots, gusting 26. So the actual wind might be more than I would be comfortably at landing. And in that case, I plan to divert to this very nearby airport, which is Long Island MacArthur, and land there. There is a nice procedure for the Bayport Aerodrome, how to land. If you check this sectional terminal arrival chart, you can see that, and let me just put this line away, that there is a like exclusion from the class Charlie. So at this area, the class Charlie starts at 700 feet, and you are basically instructed to enter from the sea and follow a specific pattern that is described here. So for runway 36, it's to enter east of Marina, follow this at the high school, join the left base at 45 and land. If you need to go around because of the winds, you need to turn crosswind before the Sunrise Highway, not in order not to clip the class Charlie, and go all the way back to the bay. And you can try again or divert someplace else. There is no close traffic, so you are not allowed to go around and stay in the pattern and try another landing. And the reason why it is like that is very easy to recognize. There's a runway 33, so whatever is landing at 33 will go directly over the airport. So you need to make sure you are not flying into them. Alright, that's enough, and I'll just go and start the airplane, and let's get flying.
Clear prop!
So I'm turning on
My lord, this
magnetos,
wind is insane.
and alternators and everything. And let me just
And I
have
also
the
forgot
aircraft.
what to say if I actually left the airport or not.
And one moment.
When do you mean exactly?
Like when you're basically leaving the traffic pattern and you're like departing.
What's happening?
Oh, I think you're just
Yeah.
saying Block Island traffic, blah blah blah, leaving the traffic pattern at the direction, final call.
Yeah, that's true.
Thomas can correct me if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's correct. You basically announce what you are doing. So once you are above 1000 feet, you can tell, whoever's listening, that you left the pattern and turning on course to the west, in this case, climbing to whatever altitude you're climbing. And if you are nice enough, you will also mention if that is your final call or not.
Yeah, true.
Right, let's start that engine.
You left us already?
Yes?
Oh.
I guess you weren't tuned into the frequency yet, so...
I guess not.
Have you done a proper run-up?
Maybe not.
Yeah, I just watched the video of a helicopter pilot that somehow departed with 4 people on board And shortly after takeoff, they had an engine failure and auto-rotated, to the ground. And then when he was doing the, final steps, like to shut down all aircraft, he noticed that the key position on magnetos was in the off position already.
Oops.
So I don't know how he flew at all, but I believe that the investigations told something like there was some wiring issue, and even though it was in the off position, it sometimes connected or something like that. So he was flying on the one magneto, but then it just disconnected, and he needed to auto-rotate to the ground. And then when he was doing that final, stuff, then he noticed that something was wrong, and he didn't need to turn the key. So that's why checklists are important.
Yeah, maybe today I was a bit in too much of a rush.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so now the overcast is better. Altimeter is 2977, so let's just tune that in. 2977. Yeah, we are at the correct altitude. Very good. This is one of my colleagues that's flying with me today. I will do some maintenance here and switch off some lightning because sometimes I cannot see in the clouds. We'll make sure that my timer is set up here. So reset, reset, and reset. Very good. I have prepared my navlog that I will be following. And with that, I believe that it's time that I can go. Block Island traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo, Twin Cessna on the ramp, taxiing to runway 28, Block Island. Let's just go around. On the departure, we have headwinds of 20 knots or so, or even 28 gusting, but it's down the runway. So in that case, we are good. So I'm not able to turn into the wind here for my run up, but let's do it anyway. So mixture's full, props full, go to 1700. Check that the instruments, engine instruments looking good, suction is good, and let's check those magnetos. Acceptable drop is under 100 RPM. It's too much. That's acceptable. Next, I check the feathering. Looks alright. Let's put it back. I was unable to heat because it's rather cold in here. And set idle. Final check if we have any controllers about. Nobody is about. I believe that even the New York approach might have gone offline. Let me verify that. Oh, they are still there. We might be clipping their airspace, but it's really nothing serious. We are via VFR. Block Island traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo, taking off runway 28, straight out departure. Block Island. So landing lights, strobe lights, trim for takeoff. And as you can see, it already, my airspeed indicator already shows positive values. So let's go ahead, start the timer, and let's
Block
go.
Island traffic, Twin Cessna Oscar Yankee Charlie Mike Oscar is taxiing to runway 28, Block Island.
Gear up. My first magnetic heading will be 301 once I clear the pattern. Block Island traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo, cleared the pattern and turning on course to the west at 1,500 feet. Final call, Block Island. So I plan to fly at 1,500 feet today, and if possible I'll hand fly the aircraft if there is nothing preventing me. So let's turn off the map, I don't want that. Let's go 301. And let's ease up on those engines. They don't deserve to be abused like that. I will be flying pretty fast today. The reason is that I am facing very strong headwinds. So I want to stay in them as short as possible.
Block Island traffic, Oscar Yankee Charlie Oscar is taking off on runway 28, straight out departure, Block Island.
So that first leg should take me like 9 minutes and something. And first user fix is this Fisher Island. And I believe I can see that already here. My airspeed is around 175, which I planned, so I will be keeping that. I will just lean the mixture a little bit so I don't consume unnecessary amount of fuel.
Block Island traffic, Oscar Yankee Charlie Oscar is leaving the pattern to the west, final call, Block Island.
So my colleague also departed. I know it's not realistic to look like that, but I can see his lights. He will be there, I'm sure, like sooner than me, because he's not going around. He's actually flying straight, like here. My other colleague departed in Cessna 172 also this way, but he might be there even later than I. We'll see how that works. Wind correction angle for this part of the leg is 0 because we are flying directly against the wind. And of course I need to maintain that 301 heading. The weather as I progress along the Long Island Bay should get worse a little bit. There are predicted clouds, a broken layer at 2000 feet, and I'm hoping that the simulator will depict that correctly, so it will allow me to fly at 1500. The legal restriction, or probably wouldn't call it restriction, but what you need to legally abide to is to fly at least, the cloud layer should be at least 500 feet above you in Class Echo airspace, which we are flying in right now. I'm flying a little bit slower than 175. Maybe if I turn off the landing lights, it should accelerate by 3 or so knots. Fuel pumps are off. Landing gear is still up. I wouldn't fly this fast with landing gear extended, so that's alright. And flaps are up. In one of my previous flights I left the flaps open or retracted, and it could be told on the airspeed. So yeah, seems like the clouds are indeed just here. Coming up on that first fix. From there we'll turn here and we'll fly along the coast to Connecticut River.
The cloud tops are 3,500.
So are you above them?
Yep.
And did you need to pass the clouds, like go through them?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So you simulated IFR climb to VFR on top then?
Yeah, because otherwise I couldn't really follow my navlog from Vector.
Okay, good. What are the winds like at that altitude? Must be like 30 or 35 knots.
My Garmin says 32 knots.
And if your true airspeed looks like 110, it just eats away the third, like that.
Yeah. My airspeed is currently, indicated airspeed is 120, 125, and ground speed is 103.
So you're firewalling that.
Sorry? What?
You are firewalling that engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, in those headwinds, it's probably you know, in the simulator, who cares, right?
Well,
I don't know.
With the C310, you have to take care of the engine, otherwise the cylinder just break for you.
Yeah.
If you have it enabled.
Yeah, I do care for the engine. I don't care for the exterior.
Same. So you also have the engine realism and
I always turn everything to the most you know, realistic settings as possible.
What about failures? Using rarely or occasionally?
Well, I use the rarely because they said that it's the most realistic one.
Yeah, exactly.
But I have maybe I will just turn it a little bit higher because I have not encountered engine failure in a while. Waiting for it to happen.
Hmm.
Alright, coming up on that user fix, it's 9 minutes, very nice. So I'll just reset the timer here and turn to 291. There I go. And I will make a note that it took me 9 minutes. And that's a figure for those two together. Yeah, I'm actually waiting for the engine failure to happen because they said that it was fixed before any time I encountered engine failure, even if it was like the cylinder just blew up. The engine actually restarted in the air after 2 or 3 seconds itself, and it kept running until you shut it down. Then it could not be started again, but it kept running with the totally smashed cylinder.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, they said they fixed it, but I don't know yet. I haven't encountered engine failure yet. You know, the triggered engine failure. Because yeah, for my check ride, I was triggering, you know, the failure by timing, and at that time it actually failed and did not start, but that was, you know, set in the simulator.
My only issue with the latest version of the 310 is my flaps motor fuse is always open when I start a new flight.
What is always opened?
The flaps motor fuse, you know, in the switch panel, so next to your knee.
Oh, so you were the one that was reporting that on the forum.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I just tested it earlier today, and I closed it, and I quit the main menu, and I started playing again, and it was open.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What I have now, the problem is that on the EGT values, I actually make a picture. I will post it into the chat. I have different temperatures there. So let me just... Okay, sorry, I need to maintain control of my aircraft first.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what my two EGTs say. I posted it into the chat. And notice the difference in temperatures. You know, the bars are the same, but one engine is actually like 100 degrees hotter than the other.
Yeah, but the right engine, the bars are not above 900, but it says 1000 and 1290.
Yeah, and if I check the EGT, you know, on the right side, then the arrows or the needles are actually at the same height. So it's just this digital one that doesn't work.
That is weird.
Yes.
Well, let's hope they fix it before they do the final release.
I believe this is the final release candidate. I'm flying this 117 version.
117. Not sure which one I got.
Okay, let's check. I should be flying 6 minutes and...
but one of the developers wrote on the
Connecticut River.
Microsoft Flight Simulator forum that until the version is released publicly, it's not the final version. Well, I thought it was the final version as well.
It's like ready to market. It's...
Yeah. A new version came out yesterday.
Yeah, I downloaded it today.
Ah, okay. So my version is a week old. Okay.
You sucker.
Yeah. Mainly to fix the diff temp conversion error. Okay. Have you reported the issue with the digital?
Yeah, I reported it a weeks back, and I just noticed that they asked me if it's fixed, you know, in the latest version. So I just need to report to them that it's indeed not.
Okay. Yeah, let's hope they fix it.
It's not such a good, such a big issue for me in any case, so it's all right. Okay, so this is the Connecticut River. That is my next user fix. After that, I will be flying to New Haven at a heading of 287 and with a wind correction angle of 4 degrees. Okay, let's maintain control.
I was like, what the hell's that? Apparently you get some broadcast about advertisements now. What the
Yeah.
heck? Looking for a place to fly. There is a CTP commencing now in LBBT.
Well,
Oh,
one day we'll try it. See what they're selling.
Alright, so I'm at my fix, so 5
I mean,
minutes.
if you're going to
5 minutes and a half.
start a cross the pod now,
Or
then you'll
5:45.
be flying pretty much the entire night for our local time. And then when you wake up to go to work, you can quickly land the airplane and then you can go to work.
And 10 minutes along the coast here.
Because aren't these flights like minimum of 6 hours or something like that?
Take me here to New Haven.
I have
I
no
should.
idea. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm almost at the check. So it should put me here. There must be some river, or should be some river airport. There is a class Delta that I already busted one here, but since there is no ATC, I just didn't care and went through it. So before I arrive here, I will check that it's still the case. And in front of me I can see this cloud layer that looks like this broken 2000 as forecasted.
Wait up, Nick. Coming for you.
Oh,
Actually, I can't even see you yet. What altitude are you at?
I'm pretty much in the clouds. Well, for me it's pretty much broken clouds, so I don't really care. I'm at 2000.
Okay.
So you'll be flying over me then.
Yeah. If I catch up. Oh wait, I can see you on my Garmin now.
Oh, if you are HFFI, then I can see you as well.
H.
Wait, oh no, that's wait, what the hell is that? It's like in the middle of the water. Is that a oil platform or something? No, that's weird. I see something in my Garmin on my south, but I don't see anything in real time, so...
I don't have anything to the south.
It's a triangle that's HOFFI.
Some kind of waypoint, maybe?
Could be.
I'll try to descend a bit. Because I still want to remain 500 feet below the clouds as per regulations and for
No,
safety
I think
reasons.
it's still a bit far in front of you. Like I'm at the point where it's like a little road over the water that's like that doesn't really have land on the right side, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the bay. Some kind of bay. I think.
Yeah. Wait, let's see.
What was the name of that thing you saw to the south?
HOFFI?
HOFFI?
Yeah.
Coffee.
Hoffy, yeah.
Try to search for it.
It's basically at the Hampton Bay.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
a waypoint.
helipad maybe? I don't know.
It's a RNAV waypoint. So I don't think it's anything but a waypoint.
Oh well.
Okay, today's destination is Bayport. It has a very specific approach
Should be
procedure,
close
even
to
for a VFR aircraft.
West Hampton now.
Just review it again here. This is the entry procedure. You need to come from the bay.
The Hamptons,
Follow
that's where they go in
this
the movies to
pattern
relax.
to land. The reason is pretty simple,
Is that so?
and that is that you need to stay within the confines of this little exclusion for class Charlie, because there might be jet aircraft landing on these runways. It's basically in the way. So you need to make sure that you stay out in those confines and below 700 feet MSL. I believe this might be the delta of a New
Yeah, I
Haven.
can see Thomas is taking a sweet time on the detour.
Yeah. I see broken clouds too, so maybe I should.
Are you watching me?
I'm spying you on the map.
Oh, on the map. Yeah.
Even though the map is a bit too late usually, but still.
Yeah, I'll spy myself as well on the map. I can see both of you.
Well, soon I need to make sure that I'm really over the ocean instead of over this little road or beach or whatever it is, because otherwise I will be inside the zone that I'm not supposed to be.
You mean Charlie?
Yeah.
Coming up on 10 minutes. And bay. It's here. It's charged already. Broken layer, like an overcast layer, but of it. Still next heading to fly will be looks like some sheep. See if we can see it. Maybe it's nice to see the reflection of the sun itself. Nice picture. So 10 minutes coming up very soon. I already set my new heading, 263. This is the city of New Haven. And reset the timer. A wind angle of 6 degrees. Ahead what kind of airspace we have, so delta again, but it's still not under them. And let's just try to fly straight. Then I have no other airspace. I'm gonna I will go into under the last chart. Enter here. At 7.7. That I have a DPK. Okay, that's the case. To fly.
Yeah.
When flying, it will be 166. So 7.5.
Number 7. The number, I guess, is 10.
It's like a slow this airport you can see. Let's check it out.
I should look up what it is.
Port Sikorsky. I will actually fly closer to that because to check that
the airport was
out.
at 100, I think. It's still a few hundred feet below. I just descended below the clouds. But I can see.
So how does the cloud layer look like where you are flying?
For me, it's pretty visible.
But under the clouds, right?
Pretty much like the bottom of clouds, like almost under, basically.
Yeah, I don't think we are following the VFR rules completely.
Do you know?
The rules are.
Do you know what those rules?
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, you need to be like 500 feet below the cloud ceiling.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you know, like the broken clouds is not a ceiling, so.
It is. Broken and overcast is a ceiling.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of scattered because, to be honest, if I look outside of my plane right now, it kind of looks like more like scattered.
But even if it's scattered, I suppose.
Oh, well.
So this is Sikorsky. Sikorsky Airfield.
Bayport traffic, November 14 Mike, 10 miles southeast from the waypoint, coming into land at runway 36, 8, full stop.
Oh no, wait, it is 36. God damn it, I'm stupid.
Yeah, it is 36. Well, you covered both.
They know I'm incoming. They better run away.
Yeah. Some crazy man's incoming. Better not go there right now.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, it's that guy.
But regarding the scattered clouds, even if they are scattered or broken or whatever, we're not allowed to fly into them.
Of course not.
VFR. No. So we still have to be 500 feet below.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You know, for a scattered, when you can see around, it's not that, you know, crucially, it's not that crucial. Because the reason those rules are there are that you are able to avoid traffic that suddenly descends from the cloud. And if you can see, you know, around the cloud, then it's fine, practically speaking. Regulatory speaking, yeah, you need to maintain that separation from the clouds. All right, let's check our
horizontal cloud 500 feet below, and there's something with 200 feet or something.
It's actually 1,000 above and 2,000 horizontal.
Oh yeah.
The reason why it's higher above, that's very, you know, climbing much faster, they would descend. So if suddenly something comes, you know, out of the clouds and it's climbing and it's a jet, then 500 feet above the cloud layer, you might not have to evade.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, that's how I remember what is above and below.
Yeah, good memory. Now I see you, Nick.
Okay, so let's see. What will be this Norwalk? Islands? There are a lot of islands.
No, and
Rivers.
the point was to
this one is this one, so the next one is my reporting point. And I will turn left after that and fly for 3.5 minutes on 196. So let's already set it up. 196. Oh, come on. Should be there. Yes. And I'm crossing this bay. Reset the timer at 30. It's exactly 8.5.
Bayport traffic, November 145 Mike on the 45 to base leg for left-hand pattern on runway 36, full stop.
So now we should be arriving left of this island. Someplace there, probably. Let's see. Yes. Let me get my bearings. Yeah, so probably someplace there. Let's see what's our wind correction angle at this part at 7 degrees plus. So yeah, we are probably going in that direction. Afterwards, I can use the VOR. It's almost 360 radial. It's like 355.
Bayport traffic, November 145 Mike on short final for runway 236, full stop.
Okay, so my colleagues are arriving.
You didn't tell me it's a
soon.
grass strip.
You didn't do your research.
Is it? Have you
Yeah.
downloaded the scenery?
I guess not.
I have the scenery, but it's still a grass strip for me.
Yeah, okay. Might be.
Also, there's a crazy ass crosswind, just saying. Or that's just my, yeah, I don't know, my plate is glitched again, I guess.
Okay, let's check the weather at the nearby airport. Okay, right now it's really crazy. We'll see how that goes.
Bayport traffic, November 145 Mike,
So-
runway vacated.
I believe these are the stacks that we should be seeing. Let's double check.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like a grass strip
Yeah.
with some buildings next to it and nothing
So,
else. Like,
I'll just
there's
turn
no
and show in
roads,
this,
no runway,
radio.
no parking spots, nothing.
In that case, you don't have a scenery. I think.
Yeah, because I thought it was still further away, but then I realized like, oh wait a minute, that should be it. And then it's like, oh, I'm not even on base anymore. I'm on final. It's like, oh crap. So yeah, that
Right,
didn't
I'm
end
resetting
well.
the timer. 3.5 minutes. That was all right.
I see
3.5.
what you mean. As soon as the airport is inside, it's actually really close.
And then
Yeah.
I'm just flying towards
Like
the
it's way
VOR.
closer than you realize.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But I see your lights approaching, so good luck with that landing.
Thank you.
So now I'm at 1400, meaning I'm keeping below. Well, I'm still outside laterally, but then I will be keeping below this class Charlie.
Bayport traffic, Husky tarmac airspace on left base for runway 36, Bayport.
Okay, so my two colleagues are already, well, one
Bayport
is landed,
traffic,
one is
Husky
landing.
tarmac airspace down final, 6, Bayport.
So after I cross the VOR, I should be going 146. So I'll just reconfigure that.
You parked in the trees, Nick.
There are no trees for me there. That's like an open space.
Oh. I had a fuel truck driving on the runway when I was landing.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Like on the right of me, there is just some buildings that looks like just some like a row apartment building, but then it's like all the way open space here.
Bayport traffic, Husky tarmac airspace has left runway 6, Bayport.
So it seems that both my colleagues landed, even in those gusts, so no pressure there. Okay, reset the timer, 2:45, and turn.
Yeah, did you notice any crazy crosswinds right before you touched down, or is that just me?
No, it was really crazy. I think it's the craziest I've experienced so far.
Yeah,
So,
like
what
I always
we-
thought like because the first few times that I actually used Flight Sim, I still had that rudder assistance enabled or something like that, which usually really screwed me over after landing because it just like pulled me left for no reason at all. And that happened here again, and I was like, is that
2.5
thing still
only.
enabled, or is that just a crosswind?
Yeah, I think it was a crosswind because I
So,
felt
and
like I
then I'll
lost
just cross this and
aileron
we'll
control
look
for a second there.
for this
Yeah.
So this park, this will be someplace around there,
Oh well, now we wait for Thomas.
or rather there, probably. And then it's just 5 miles, and time-wise it will be just 1.5 minutes, but I will be slowing down, so even slower. Bayport traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo, 7 miles to the west. We're entering left base of runway 36, Bayport. Almost forgot to make a call.
Just put a screenshot in the group chat, Nick. To me, it looks like got a little bit of help. The braking.
And I need to descend.
Yeah, I don't see those trees at all. What the heck?
I think it's because of the scenery. The actual airport is in the well, the buildings are on the end of the strip, I think.
So turn, not this one, not the
It
second
actually
small
has
one,
the
but the third one.
markings to show the pattern direction as well.
Okay, altimeter at KISP is
I'll show you how
2984.
it looks like for me.
And here are the buildings at the other end.
Okay, I'm at 600 feet,
Yeah, I
so
don't
let's
see
slow
those
down.
buildings either.
Slow
Like,
up.
I guess I'm just missing literally everything.
There's free scenery on flightsim.to if you plan on getting back here again.
Isn't that just a huge pack to like get all the airports, or is that way too much?
I think it's way too much.
Okay,
My
so that
commute
is a
controller is
marina.
already above 100 kilobytes, and I don't have that many airports.
Yeah, like, I see the marking of
Landing
where that
lights.
circle is supposed to be, but it's just literally, for me, it's like a texture, but there's no actual
I'll drop
3D
the
object
flaps.
there.
That's probably the high school there. Okay, let's drop the gear.
I wonder if there are really houses this close to the airfield in real life also, because they must
Bayport
get a lot of
traffic,
noise.
Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo, entering left base of runway 36 at 45 degrees. Bayport.
I mean, I would assume this airport
Okay, this is
is
high
not really
school.
used that much, because like the only way to get in and out of here without going through Charlie is going southbound, and that's like a giant ocean, so
Yeah.
well, there comes Thomas.
Bayport traffic,
Assume the
Oscar Kilo
distance.
Golf Charlie Romeo, final runway 36. Bayport.
beautiful landing.
Yeah, indeed.
Well, thank you, but I did have my stall horn go up when I was making the final turn.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, there's basically no space to do the base leg.
No.
Bayport traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo is vacated runway 36 Bayport. All right, so we arrived. Thank you for
Well, that was
watching.
fun.
And
It
until
was.
next time, I plan to fly tomorrow.